Hey folks, it's Troy Sacco from Generous Property Real Estate, and it's time for the Sarasota County Real Estate Market Report for September. Each month we review the real estate statistics released by the Real Estate Association of Sarasota and Manatee that review the previous month's statistics. But before we get started, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Also, we would love it as we move along if you would make a comment below. Let us know what you think about the statistics, where you think the market's going. And to help us with the algorithm, hit the like button. Now, without further ado, let's get started with single-family homes, and we start with closed sales. Closed sales are down 1.9% to 633 sales for single-family homes in the month of August. Active inventory is up 46.6% with 2,907 listings. And month supply of inventory, always point this number out. Let's see where it's at. It's up 39.4% to 4.6 months. If we compare that to last year, it's up quite a bit. But compared to last month, it's actually down 0.2 months. Last month, it was 4.8 months. So we may start to see a leveling off of the month supply of inventory. It's been between 4 and 5 months. And that's equilibrium for the most part, and no advantage to the buyer, not a big advantage to the seller, but deals can still be made. Now let's talk about median days to contract. It's up 45.2% to 45 days. And here's the number we're all looking for, median sales price. It's down 8.5% to $475,000. Now, this is 2 months in a row that we've had a negative number for median sales price. Last month, it was down 12.1% at $470,000. So we're going to keep an eye on this to see if there's a trend that continues into the months ahead. Now let's jump into townhomes and condos. Closed sales for townhomes and condos is down 22.2% with 217 sales. Active inventory is up 54.4% with 1,672 listings on the market. And again, month supply of inventory, that's up 57.1% to 5.5 months. It's really pushing towards that 6-month number, but it's been going back and forth between 5 and 6 months. A little bit of more of a advantage on the buyer side, but close to equilibrium. We'll see how that's reflected in the purchase price, median sales price, I should say. Days to contract is up 56.5% to 72 days. And that number keeps creeping up. Obviously, 56.5% is a lot. Last month, that number was 67 days, so it's gone up another 5 days just from last month. And median sales price, it is down 10.5% to $345,000. Last month, it was down 3.6% to $365,000. We're going to continue to probably see a weakening in the, especially with the condos, because the older condos are having to live up to the latest regulations with milestone reports, which is affecting structural issues in the properties. And by the properties, I mean the buildings. And also, the insurance costs are up, which is making the condo fees go up a little bit more. And that's slowing sales down considerably. When that happens, price starts to go in a negative direction. So again, we'll keep an eye on this. The trend has been for the last few months negative for townhomes and condos. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel until some of the regulations are straightened out, and I know the governor and the local government is working on that now. Now let's jump to luxury properties. And by luxury properties, I mean any property, single-family home, townhome, villa, condo, over $1 million in Sarasota County. And closed sales are down 20% to 90 sales. Active inventory is also up 20% with 766 listings currently on the market. Month supply of inventory is actually down 5.1% to 5.6 months. So it's heading in a better direction right now. And as we've mentioned in previous videos, a lot of times when you have luxury property homeowners, they tend to react quicker to the market changes and the statistics that they see and the trends that they see because they've bought and sold more properties than the average homeowner. Last month, at month supply of inventory was at 6.2 months. So it's trending in the right area. It's still in an equilibrium spot where it's probably a little bit of advantage to the buyer right now. but the sellers have reacted a little bit better to the market, and that's why things are moving in that direction right now. Days to contract is down 32% to 34 days. That seems to support the theory that sellers are more quick to react to the market, and you can now see that the days to contract are going down in the right direction. However, it's only this month. Last month, days to contract was up 211%. So we'll see if a trend develops on that end. Now here's a statistic to really pay attention to, sellers. Median percent of original list price. It's at 88.3%. That's down from 95.9%. What that number is basically is very simple. Let's just do simple math here. Last year, if you listed your property for $1 million, you were getting $959,000 as a close price. This year, you're getting 88.3%. Now, that being said, it all is based upon what the seller chooses to list the property at. And as you can see, maybe the people were still a little bit resistant in not dropping the price, leaving room for negotiation. Well, there's a lot more negotiating going on here, about almost 12%. So let's keep an eye on that trend and see if that number goes back up into the 90s, 95, 96, 97%, we should see median days to contract also decrease. Now here it is, median sales price. It's down 3% to $1,433,475. Last year, it was down 2% to $1.45 million. So you can see right now it's kind of leveling off as far as median price goes. Again, that would reflect in the fact that the market's kind of leveling off as well, the amount of inventory on the market, etc. We'll see if that trend continues. 2 to 3% isn't a huge number, but again, September's numbers will make a big difference when we get the new video coming out next month. So there we have it. Those are the numbers for September in Sarasota County. Before we leave, do us a favor and hit the subscribe button. We've gone over a lot of numbers here. I would love for you to comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Where do you think the trends are going? What things are going to affect the market? I know a lot of folks are keeping their powder dry because the election's coming up. So it's going to be a little bit different in the next 60 days to see where these statistics go. And don't forget to hit the like button because that helps us with the algorithm. And we appreciate it because when you hit that like button, it actually helps our video pop up for folks that are looking for the market statistics for Sarasota County. It's a big help to them. It's a big help to us. And one last thing, remember, the more you focus on the good, the more good comes into your life. We'll see you around town.